we're a little hesitant, a little worried about what the turnout would be with the way things are going right now, but being here, it's a lot better than what I was actually expecting. So
nice, that's awesome.
We're quite happy that we did attend and have done the show this year.
A little bit, honestly, I was. Turnout was definitely at least 5 times greater than the one we did in the fall. It was great turnout.
Nice.
Lots of people looking for renos, lots of foot traffic. Every day was busy.
I guess we were a little unsure and we didn't know what was going to happen out of the show, and would it be shut down, would it be a go-ahead, but at the end of the day, at the end of the show, on the last day, we're pretty happy that, you know, it happened.
Nice.
You know, we did the fall show last year, so not overly.
Okay.
I thought it was it's always kind of worth it for us. Being a custom home builder, for us, I think it's worth it. It's always been worth it.
Cool.
It's just good to get brand recognition and get the name out there, and
Right
everyone who comes in, it's great.
We were a little worried about the show. We were trying to get our money back because we didn't want to do the show. But no, it was, since we've been here, it's actually been pretty good. I feel like there's been decent traffic. For us, there's a couple of our competitors here that I think would have been not so great if we weren't here, right? So no, I think it's been well worth it. We've got some great leads from it, and yeah, I think we're overall glad we did it.
Sweet.
I'd say, like, for call it a smaller show or just a show, there's a lot of better leads than you would on a bigger show. You have less tire kickers, and people are like very focused on what they're looking for. So that's been helpful. We've had a lot of good conversations. And I'd say between today and yesterday, a good turnout. Probably that first day not as great, but I think it turned around, so we're happy that we came.
I think everybody feels safe, and yeah, I feel safe myself too. We've been wearing our mask and following all the AHS guidelines.
Everybody was masked. We're intentionally trying to keep our distance from people, like minimizing touch points and stuff. So, I mean, I felt safe.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, everyone's, you know, they've got vaccine requirements to come in. Everyone's wearing masks. I think it's fine. People who are here seem to feel comfortable to be here.
Yeah, I would agree with all that. I think just the protocols to get in, yeah, everyone's attitude is very relaxed despite all the kind of COVID precautions. So, no, I think it's a good environment.
Cool. Interview.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the same as like the shopping malls and all that. I don't feel any different. I would say this show, I feel like we've got at least the same amount of quality leads as we got in maybe like 2018-19 is what I feel. So
That's amazing.
Lots of qualified leads, lots of interest, good volume of people visiting. It's been really nice. Yeah, I guess the people coming are here for a reason. So
I think they're qualified. I think they're, you know what, they're on a mission, which is nice. So there's not the candy crowd, as we call it. So it's nice to see good qualified leads come in the door, and we're happy with it.
That's a really good question. I don't know, it's hard to say. Like, probably similar, to be honest. I feel like those shows, the Home and Garden show, I think will be a good tell for us. Like, that's kind of the big one of the year. This show is always kind of a smaller show, no matter what year it is. But I think overall, somewhat similar as far as, at least for us, the amount of leads and the people that are showing interest. Like Jordan said, I think people who come to this show, you know, if they're going to brave the weather in January or think about renovations in January, they usually come for a purpose. They're usually here because they're looking for something specific, and if you're here, they find us.
Awesome. Same here.
I mean, I wasn't here 2 years ago, so I don't have much of an opinion maybe on that show. One thing I'd say too is just kind of in terms of our COVID climate and just how long it takes things to get done nowadays, having a show earlier than attending a show like this just helps people prepare better for the summer and when they want things done. So I found a lot of people who are anxious to get things started. It's a good time for them to get into queue or, you know, get things in process so that they don't have to